would you do if you woke up one day and you started feeling these sudden urges to move and make sounds? Well, it happens to some people every day. It's called Tourette syndrome. As a matter of fact, my son Ethan, he has it. Tourette syndrome was first characterized by Georges de la Tourette in 1885. It is a condition that is involuntary movements and sounds. Involuntary or motor tics, the movement tics, are typically hand clenching, eye twitching, and head jerking. That's some really common ones. The vocal or sound tics, the common ones are throat clearing, humming, and clicking. Another sound tic that you may have heard of is called coprolalia. Coprolalia is very rare. It only affects about 1 out of every 10 patients that have Tourette syndrome. Coprolalia, you've probably heard, when you hear of Tourette syndrome, you think of saying curse words. Well, that's not what coprolalia really is. What it really is saying the most inappropriate things at the most inappropriate time. Now, sometimes that can be using curse words, but it could also be like a person yelling the word bomb over and over again in an airport. As many as 1 out of 100 kids, according to the NIH, have Tourette syndrome. And according to autismhelp.org, there's as many as 530,000 school-aged children with Tourette syndrome. Boys are 4 times more likely to have Tourette's than girls. The symptoms typically first appear between the ages of 3 and 9. They get worse through puberty, but they tend to get better as they reach adulthood, so late teens, early 20s. There's currently no cure available. There are some medications that people take to reduce the symptoms. They're neuroleptics. They don't get rid of the symptoms, they only lessen them, but those kind of medications usually have some bad side effects, and so therefore people usually only take it when they have some really bad symptoms. Another type of medication is called, or it's not really medication, it's a therapy, behavior replacement therapy. What that is that when a person feels the urge to tic, usually something painful or distracting, a more severe tic, they'll train themselves to do something different. So for example, if a person has a tic where they hit themselves, when they feel that urge come on, maybe they'll tap themselves on the leg, something that's not going to be painful, something that's not going to be distracting. The most extreme method to relieve a tic is called deep brain stimulation. In deep brain stimulation, the doctor goes into the brain and inserts an electrode, and that interrupts the ticking. And that's usually only for people that have something that is really bad, maybe even dangerous to their health. There are a lot of people with Tourette's in the world. There's even some famous people, such as Dan Aykroyd, famous for Ghostbusters, Blues Brothers, and several other movies. There is Dash Mihok. He's in the Silver Linings Playbook, and he also played in I Am Legend. There's Tim Howard. He was the soccer goalie for the World Cup, the U.S. World Cup team last year. He was in the news for being an excellent goalie and blocking a lot of balls. And there is Steve Wallace, the NASCAR driver. Awareness is really important, along with a lot of other, different types of conditions. It's very important that everyone, is aware of what's going on and what other people are going through. So I hope that you've learned something from this speech today.